it's not that the other quarterbacks were playing poorly. I think they all improved, and I said it from the beginning that just watching them in the spring, them not having an opportunity to really be in the system, then getting the ground rules for the system, the reads, the progressions, route structure, conversions, all that stuff. Working on that through the summer, I've seen guys get better, and they all got better. So I think he came in the fall, and there was a real competition. Basically it gets down to this: he's played very, very well. Is he perfect? No. He's nowhere near where we want him to be, but he has improved. He's doing what we need him to do, and our philosophy, as I said, with really at 2 weeks, we can't continue to get 3 quarterbacks the same amount of reps to get ready to play in a game. In my experience, we've never used. You can't get 2 quarterbacks the same amount of reps. So, we have to make a decision, and I think we've communicated with all 3 of those guys. They understand. They're going to keep working at it. But throughout those competitions and throughout the fall, Johnny's moved the team and has been extremely efficient with what he's done.
What would you say is his biggest strength right now, and what would you say he needs to work on the most at this point?
Why would I tell everybody that?
I just thought you might.
Why would I?
Okay, what does he need to work on?
People read your work all over the country. They might read that in Rusty.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Well, I think the internet, gives people he's just in general terms, the guys, he won in high school, and he's extremely athletic. He wants to be really good. He's soaking things up. He's working very hard off the field, and all our quarterbacks are. I think every one of them, as I said a week ago, every one of them has some things that they do well, and they have some deficiencies, and what he has to do is continue to do the things well that he does. I mean, he knows he can run, and I think he's done a better job this fall by staying in the pocket a little bit longer, and instead of just escaping early and running like crazy man all over the field. So he's improved in that, right? But I don't necessarily want to let everybody know. They can watch film; they'll figure it out.
And how have the other 2 guys responded in terms of just continuing to fight?
They're good. It's everybody's. They're disappointed like anybody else. I told them, it's different than a lot of positions. You can't move him from Mike to Will linebacker, or X to Z receiver. You can't go play corner or nickel. There's one quarterback, and it's they understand, and just like anybody else, you're a play away from playing. So you have to prepare yourself not only to be able to compete. You've got to prepare yourself to win games, and the playbook doesn't hardly change in the middle of a game, and so you've got to be into it. You've got to be in tune with it. Do you have to accept it? Not necessarily. You have to deal with it and understand that if or when you get your opportunity, you've got to be ready to take advantage of it.
For a young quarterback,